like to introduce my sisters. There's Kirsten. She's the eldest, and she's an attorney at ExxonMobil. I'm an OBGYN resident at Methodist Hospital, and our youngest sister, Nazarene, is a PR associate at MMI agency in downtown Houston. And we're so proud of our father. I'm really honored to be able to have the opportunity to say a few words about my dad. So when I think back upon my dad's career at Exxon, I can remember it in various stages of my life. So when I was little, I think my sisters and I can remember Dad traveling a lot, which meant a couple things for us. Number one, that we would get to sleep in the bed with my mom. Number two, that Dad would bring us back the best chocolate because he would frequently travel to Belgium when we were younger. And number three, that we would frequently get presents from my dad, which I later realized were the eye mask and slippers from the international flights that he used, which we still loved all the same. And then, exactly. And then when, later on in life, when we were in middle school, high school, I remember, as far as Dad's work goes, him coming home from work, us eating dinner, and then us having to do homework with him after dinner, which I think was frustrating sometimes for both him and us. And then also Dad coming straight from work to our cheerleading games, our drill team practices, our piano recitals. And then I think about it as an adult, and I realize what all of that meant. So Dad being out of town in Belgium wasn't him, frantically shopping around Belgium for chocolate for us. It was him working hard so we could take piano lessons, gymnastics class, dance lessons, swim lessons. And him helping us with our homework after school wasn't to torture us more after we had already spent a long day at school, but it was to help us succeed, because that always says knowledge is power. And then I guess the most important thing is Dad coming to all of our drill team practices, our cheerleading games, meant a lot to me and my sisters when we were in school, but now I think it means even more because we all know what a hard day's work is like now, since we all have jobs, and we know what it's like to just want to go home and relax, and so we really understand what it meant for him to drive an hour to our games and sit and watch a high school football game and be proud of us. So I think the biggest point that I can take away from my dad's career is the value of hard work and perseverance. So my dad worked hard, in school when he was in India, to be able to come over here and have the opportunity to pursue his education and then get his career at ExxonMobil. And I think the two biggest things he taught us are the value of hard work and perseverance. And Dad, luckily, was blessed with brains, although he'll deny it. So we all know he's lying because he's very smart. But he always says that success is 10% inspiration and 90% perspiration. And I try to keep that in the back of my mind when achieving goals, and I know my sisters do too. So in closing, I just wanted to say my dad is one of the hardest working people that I know, and I know my sisters and I strive to be like him in our careers. I want to congratulate him on a long and successful career at ExxonMobil, and also thank him on behalf of me and my sisters for not only providing for us when we were younger and now, but also for mentoring us as adults in our careers and as we're starting our lives on our own. And if I'm half as happy as my dad is, as half as happy as my job as my dad is with his job, I'll consider myself lucky. So thank you, Dad. We are very proud of you, and we love you, and you've accomplished